Bottles, jugs, and containers? Yes. But plastic bags, takeout containers, and prescription bottles? Nope. Instead, take plastic bags to a grocery store drop-off, or better yet, bring your own reusable bags when you shop. We only accept plastic bottles and containers numbered 1 to 5 and 7. Check the recycling symbol before dropping them off. Milk cartons, juice boxes, and broth cartons are recyclable, but remember to remove the straws first and rinse them out before recycling. Important recycling reminders. Avoid contamination. All recycling materials must be properly cleaned. Even a small amount of food or drink residue can spoil an entire load. Keep the caps. Bottle caps can be left on glass and plastic containers. No grocery bags. Do not put recyclables in plastic grocery bags. They can't be processed properly. Beyond recycling, reduce and reuse. Recycling is great, but reducing and reusing make an even bigger impact. Choose eco-friendly products, carry a reusable water bottle, and swap plastic utensils for sustainable alternatives. Small changes lead to a cleaner, greener Gary. Your city, your future. Let's keep it clean.
My name is Derek Cannon, and I'm Chief of Police for the City of Gary. I am before you today not only as a dedicated member of the community, but as a public servant to share with you the progress that we've made together in the last year, building towards a safer and more connected environment. While challenges remain, I am proud to report significant decreases in violent crime, to report a drop in non-fatal shootings of 10%, a drop in homicides of 23%, and not only with that drop, there's been a 74% clearance rate in those homicide investigations. Patrol activity has seen a remarkable growth. Over 9,800 extra patrols and privilege checks were conducted, an increase of 118% from 2023. Shots fired calls dropped by 17%, with 1,368 reported versus 1,644 in the previous year. Citations issued more than doubled, reaching 9,679, a 148% increase over the previous year. This positive trend is a testament to the collaboration between our officers, our partners, and you, our community members, especially the residents who actively report suspicious activity and provide valuable information to our department. We've also made strides in enhancing transparency and accountability within the department. This includes our body-worn camera program, enhanced training, and just elevated patrols in a proactive way, which allows us a greater oversight and also a different type of engagement with the community. Furthermore, we actively engage with community leaders and organizations to better understand the concerns of our neighborhoods and our population here in the city of Gary. This has led to the development of partnerships with several community-based initiatives designed to address the specific needs and build stronger relationships between the law enforcement community and our community here at large. In terms of traffic safety, fatal traffic accidents fell by 39% with 11 incidents versus 18 incidents in the previous year, and non-fatal traffic accidents declined by 3%, with 3,196 incidents versus 3,303 in 2023. Vehicles towed and impounded increased by 18%, with 3,081 vehicles towed compared to 2,608 in 2023. Special operations and investigations. The SWAT team conducted 55 operations leading to 72 detainees and the seizure of 37 firearms. General crimes resulted in 106 defendants charged with 506 felonies and 87 misdemeanor charges during their investigations. Narcotics Investigations Group led to 52 defendants charged with 112 felonies and 40 misdemeanor charges. We are committed to continuous improvement and remain open to feedback from all members of our community. I urge you to continue to partner with us by reporting crimes, attending community forums, and engaging in open dialogue. Together, we can create a safer, greater Gary with everyone.
All right. Welcome to the March 11th Finance Committee meeting for the Gary Redevelopment Commission. We're going to start with a call to order, roll call.
Commissioner Dunham. Commissioner Rogie.
Here.
And Commissioner Johnson. And we also have Director Harris and our Commission Financial Analyst, Ms. Walton.
Present.
Our Board Attorney, Mr. Jenkins.
All right. So the next order of business for the Finance Committee meeting for the Redevelopment Commission is the discussion of our March claims. These are claims that we received for the calendar year between February and this meeting in March 11th, 2025. I'm going to go line by line and definitely open for any of the commissioners to ask questions regarding these vendor invoices that we are asking the commission to consider for payment in our March 26th Redevelopment Commission meeting. So starting off with Quality Impressions Incorporated. Current due is $134 for general printing services to support our department. Excuse me. The next invoice is a Loveland / Regrid coming out of our general fund for $2,400. Regrid is our GIS, it's our internal GIS system to which we can annotate parcels that we review out in the field for unsafe building hearings or emergency demolitions. We utilize this tool. Our demolition coordinator is out in the field utilizing this application, capturing photos and surveying data with this application service. The $2,400 due is actually a past due invoice from calendar year 2024. When in 2024 they changed their name from Regrid to Loveland, so that was the mix-up there in getting them addressed. So we want to get them caught back up because it did provide a very valuable service to our commission to be able to help us illustrate where we have blighted properties internally to target for demolition. Oh, go ahead.
Question, can I ask a question? So did you say this is a tool?
Yeah,
Or a
this-
system? It's a tool?
It's both. It's both a tool and a system. So it's a cloud service that illustrates surveys for parcels. The tool is that you can download the application, and with the subscription service that we have licenses internally that we can utilize that for field surveys to assess properties. Yep.
So it comes out of the general fund. The general fund in this vernacular means what? The city's fund?
Or-
It's not our fund, is it?
It's our fund. It's our general budget fund. So what we approve.
Well, it's not the
As a budget.
non-reverting fund.
It's not the non-reverting fund.
It's
This
just
is
a fund? I don't remember seeing that fund, general fund.
so. This is our budget. So recall that
Oh,
every
the
year
budget.
Yeah. Yep. So we have line items for professional services. So that's where it would come from.
Yeah, no, that's actually.
You wanna?
coming from the
Okay. There we go.
That's actually gonna be coming out of the subscriptions. We're gonna do subscriptions on the, regrid. So it'll come out of the general fund subscriptions.
Yes. So yeah, it's our city-based fund that we approved last year as a commission. So every year we approve our operating budget as a department, and within our operating budget, there's a line item for subscriptions, and that's where this will be funded from. $2,400 from our subscriptions from our department budget, not any of our TIFs.
So, remember in the last meetings, 2 meetings, we have these different TIFs. We have the non-reverting fund, and we have so on and so on. This general fund, was it ever on this list of?
The general fund is the commission approved the general fund in the fall of 2024. The general fund is what we go before the council. This is our operating budget for the department, and we have a line item in our operating budget for the department for subscriptions.
Okay, fine. Can the finance committee have this matrix of the general fund, that we know how much is in it and how much, what it is?
Well, we just put this on there just for your information, because we can actually use, it's the department budget, operating department budget that the
Yeah,
city has.
but there must be some line of money. In other words, there must be a certain amount of money in this
Oh, yes.
fund that is known.
Yes, it is a certain amount of money, and it's
And-
$3,500. $3,500 for the subscriptions, for the,
For what we
Okay,
For
budget.
the
fine, that's the
operating.
line. What about the whole general fund? How much do we have for other things too? Impressions Inc. or whatever it is. I don't know why
you would have to
can't
get-
know what's in the general fund.
You would probably have to get the city's budget, and then, because the city's budget then is broken out by department.
You
We
actually
can-
called it 2 different things. You said it's a general fund, and you said operating fund. So what is it? Is it both names? So-
Yeah, it's both names. It's for our department. So we have, in every year, we as a commission, we're obligated, especially before the council, because the council approves our department budget. We have multiple line items for work that we need to do to operate business in our department. This is where this line item will be funded from for Loveland, will be coming from our department fund that's approved by the commission in the fall. We can share another copy of what the commission had approved, just so for everyone's edification. But just wanted to make sure that was understood, and we'll have it on record that we have Commissioner Washington that is in attendance for the Finance Committee meeting. But again, sharing that we have a budget that we approved for our department, and that's where the Loveland costs would be invoiced to. And we can share, again, this is a copy that the commission approved, and we could share that with you again, Commissioner Rogie.
So the answer is yes, this committee will have how much is in this fund
Yeah.
at some point.
So are you trying to get it specifically for your department? Then yes,
Well,
I can get the total for the department. If
Yeah,
that's what
I
you're looking
mean,
for.
I
The
don't-
line items.
I don't know what was approved. I mean, I just think as
So
a
you said it was
finance
approved
committee,
in November.
we should
So
know.
you just don't remember what you approved in
I
November
guess
for this
not.
fund?
I don't.
Okay, okay. But you say he'll get it back for us.
Yeah.
Okay,
Bring it
fine.
back to your recollection.
That's all I want to know.
All right. The next item that we have on the agenda is Innovative Planning LLC, to which the contract was approved in our last commission meeting for $94,200. And then the current due for our upcoming March Redevelopment Commission meeting would be the $15,830 that's owed to Innovative Planning for services rendered between January and February 2025.
That's coming out to 94,000.
Correct. That's coming out of the budget for the 94,000. The next line item that we had is Vavrick Architects. This is for $3,198.75. These were services rendered by Vavrick Architects for providing an as-built survey of the Diamond Center and restaurant space at the baseball stadium. We needed that in effort to be able to generate an RFP for that restaurant space. So that would be coming from the consolidated TIF for those professional services. The next items that we have here both are for American Eagle. American Eagle, $900 for services that were rendered at the Genesis Convention Center. And then I believe the $165,000, I'm sorry, the $165 and the $165 for American Eagle that was in regard to work that was conducted last year at Word High School for a camera. And for our March claims to go before the commission in our March 26th meeting, the total current due would be $22,627.75. Oh, come on.
Okay. So at the last meeting, we approved the budget, the proposed budget for 2025. And that would bring in some money into the accounts like the non-reverting funds so we could pay some of the bills that we have not paid even last year. Has money rolled into the non-reverting fund?
Correct. So after the commission approved the budget for the TIFs, that has now unlocked the opportunity for us to be able to use those TIF funds to handle claims in calendar year 2025. So those funds are available to pay off not only invoices from calendar year 2024, but also new commitments that the commission makes in calendar year 2025.
So that would mean that there should be a certain amount of money that come into the non-reverting funds. Just taking one thing there. And perhaps that at some point the finance committee would know what is the balance at some point. Just pick a month, first of some month, or the end of the month, I don't care what it is, at some point, what is now the balance of the non-reverting fund?
We can have that updated balance. Okay. Any additional questions or comments regarding any of the vendors, the claims? All right. Seeing or hearing none, I guess we will move for adjournment. Oh, yeah, yeah, I don't, yeah. Okay. Great. All right. I guess we got a roll call for adjournment.
Councilman Rogie,
Sure.
Councilman Dunham,
Yes.
Councilman Washington. So moved.